What up, TP? Part 2. 215 deep stack. Still pre-Annie. 76 bigs. Let's jump right into it. If we remember from video 1, we are playing pots every single hand with RNR 6 block. He is a whale, as Hold'em Manager points out to us, because he has a 43% VPIP in the top 8% of players. The reason we play this tournament is for guys like him. Ace King under the gun. 2.6. This is just a fucking button click. Not in love with it. Don't hate it. C-betting. Yeah, if we don't C-bet, we can't win. We're betting 1/3 of the time. We're going to win this pot quite a bit. Surprisingly enough, on Jack 6-3. Pretty dry. A 10 or a queen will double barrel. A king or ace will barrel as well. A spade we will not barrel, and we will just check, give up. Wow. He probably has a flush here. Trying to think in my head what he has. Move on. Overcall the ace-jack. I would be calling pretty wide in that spot. And again, we just break the flop, and we're just, there's no annies, guys. There's just getting that knit mode. Connect with the flop, get value. That's the most important thing pre-ante. Just getting max value. 9-10 off from the button should be a fold. Again, for the most part, everyone's a knit. Shadows, pretty ag. 23-20 with a 7.43 bet percentage. Those numbers could be from later. This is an ISO all day. We can make it smaller here. We're just trying to get head up with the fish, guys. That's why these deep stacks are amazing. For this reason. Yeah, he's owned me with the ace-3. Okay, from video 1 where I fed him 2 streets with fourth pair when I ISO'd out of the small blind. Anyways, moving on. This is why I love this tournament. You will find guys like this that just do not fold. And he's not going to win here often enough by limp calling every single time. That's why, and we don't have to make it more than 3x. Can make it under 3x, can make it around 3x. There's times where I'll make it bigger, but as long as if I'm just trying to ISO a guy and I want him to call, we need to just make it big enough to deter other guys from calling and get him to call. So he calls, he checks. I don't think we need to always be betting. We can delay C-bet. I think we have the best hand quite a bit. I think betting the flop, though, C-betting the flop, we're going to win it, a large chunk of the time. However, it is important to sometimes just check back and rep later. So that's what I'm guessing we're doing. We're going to... Oh, wow. Now I'm not. Now I don't like how I played this hand. Bets 150 in the fucking 1100. We should just raise it right in his face. We call, and I'm calling here as well. And it's just stupid. This is what pisses me off because. Yeah, I can make the whole multi-tabling excuse all the time. We need to raise the turn. We check back the flop to rep later. Like King's Full we wanted to rep. Something crazy like that. He bets 150 on the turn, repping nothing, having nothing, obviously, and we just call and let him get there on the river. When we should make it 700, he just folds in the pot. Yeah, let's not be result-oriented. We had the best hand. But the whole point in checking back, not C-betting, as I'm speaking, was to rep later, and then we just call. And then on the river, we didn't even rep. It wouldn't have worked. He would have called if we raised. So I guess I am being result-oriented. I'm just mad because the whole plan was the rep on the turn. Was to just delay C-bet the turn. Or raise his bet, which is what I would do if I was one tabling playing Saul. Alright, play bad again. I watch a lot of people's videos, and one thing that's what I love about Daryl too. Like, he bashes himself. He's like, this is horrible. This is stupid. Like, and he gets like pissed at himself. And I'm the same way. Like, I want to play perfect. We all should want to play perfect. Is it possible? No. But we can try to get there. Moving on. I'll stop tooling out. Open king, queen of hearts. Jaspid. I mean, this is just a... He's not light. And now there's Annie's. I mean, whatever. The Annie's isn't why he's shoving. He just has, like, a decent hand. He's scooping a lot here. I'm guessing he has jacks, ace, king, ace, queen. Maybe tens. Doubtful tens. I think it's more along the lines of ace, king, ace, queen. But he's scooping a huge pot with no showdown. Love it. Min raise king, queen again. Again, Annie's are in play. We're just min raising. Ace high board. Get the little half pot in there. Scoop it up. Probably don't need to make it that big. Should make it like 1/3ish. Not a huge mistake. Long term, it is a huge mistake. Smaller bets, saving chips. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We still have 40 big blinds with Annie, so, you know, obviously not, we're not in dire need to do anything crazy, but we did screw up twice against the fish, and that's the thing. We play this tournament to exploit him, and we've let him basically bend us over because we allowed him to. Just because you're frustrated with someone doesn't mean you should be playing stupid. But that's fine. Better off making a mistake when you have 100 big blinds, 70 big blinds, than when you have 20. And I hate making the excuse about the whole multi-tabling thing, but I'd be lying if I didn't bring it up all the time. I mean, I'm not one tabling. I'm not playing perfect. I'm probably 8 tabling. Maybe 6, 7, 8. Bovada. I mean, probably around 8. I feel really comfortable playing 6, and I think my ROI is much higher with 6 on one screen. I used to be crazy and just like, oh, we got to play like 40 tables. Now I'm over that. Too many people crush when they play 6 tables. Play 6 tables at all times, and then later on the night you'll have huge stacks. And as you start losing tables, you don't add them. You just focus on the ones where you got chips. You're getting deep on the bubble, stuff like that, where you really need to focus. I think the whole 18 to 25 tabling MTTs is so overrated now. Guys winning at like 20% ROI, not making as much money as a guy winning at 66 tabling. It's just basic math. So the fish get chips, and this is just lovely. Like, I'm expecting to win huge pots off this dolt later on. I hope you're not a TP member. I mean, I don't mean anything by it. Yeah, I don't mean anything by it. We should be calling here. It was 150. Like, we're getting like 10 to 1, and we're connected. I don't hate the fold, but in retrospect, we should call. Set over set, sick. Very easy. Good reg. He runs his mouth at me. I mean, a lot of these guys run their mouths at me. Kind of gets frustrating. Whatever. Haters gonna hate, right? All that matters is who cuts the checks. Let's see the note I have on him. I hope it's not. Led river twice with top pair after c-bet call, then check call. Yeah, so he just always has it. Yeah, I don't understand these regs that run their mouths at the table. I mean, I used to do it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I used to do it. I mean, a lot of you probably know that. Okay. So we flat. Let's see. This is limp pot. No, min raise, right? Okay, so min raise. Again, it's the fish. We're in position. We want a flat. Sucks if someone back raises, but we have enough chips where we can flat here comfortably. And if someone back 3 bets, it's all good. We just fold. So he c bets. which he's doing 100% of the time he raises in 100 hands, but he's only open like 6 hands. So actually a flat may be better. But I like our hand here. We have a gut shot. I want fishy out. We better define where we are, which is kind of a fishy statement, but against a fish, it's more important than like a reg. Like, I wouldn't raise a reg here, but I want to raise him. A, hopefully getting him head up. B, we have top pair and a gut shot and a decent kick. Although I'm not loving my kicker. And we hit the straight. It is the spade. Still betting. I think we should bet a little smaller. And he just folds, thankfully. I think we should bet a little smaller there, like 850, something like that. Get the limp, the full 3x, ISO. Again, it's the fish. I mean, if you haven't noticed, all the pots we're playing are against the fish. Take notes, guys. This will be... Okay. C-bet the ace high board. I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of aces in his range. His range is impossible to know. I'm hoping I double barrel this turn because we pick up a gut shot and a flush draw. And there's a chance he just called us on the flop with like a 7 or a 5 or whatever he can have. Grow a set, Mark. Oh, we check back. We check back. Bink a king. He bets 450. Easy call. And he has threes. Exactly why we need to be double barreling the turn. And exactly why we need to be ISOing this dude in position. He's just not playing optimally. Again, I apologize if you're a TPE member. Keep working. You'll be fine, bro. You're not playing optimally. Straight up. I wish someone told me that when I was coming up. No point in raising the river there either, guys. I mean, he can have an ace. Just call down. It's a good pot for us. But again, like, if you've noticed, all my pots are against him. And yeah, he's probably beaten us out of chips so far. It's more kind of feeling him out. Like, even the tens hand in video one, where we called his 500 bet. I mean, it's kind of an information type deal. Oh, this is lovely. No! Oh my god. The worst hand by far gets to scoop a fat pot. Let's watch that pot because that looked horrendously bad. Okay, so Jaspid makes it 530. This is... I don't understand his sizing. I've never met him. I'm going to meet him shortly. I've never met him. And I wish he could explain to me why he's making it so big here and what he's trying to do. I'm going to ask him this when I meet him because I don't understand this at all. This is way too big in my opinion. Yeah. Whatever. So, okay. Raise, call to Shadow Arrow with 20 bigs and King Jack suited. Yeah, this is a show. I mean, I'm fine. Wow. This actually isn't bad. This looks way stronger. He's never folding. He's just trying to look like he has the nutter tutters, which is fine. Jaspid reships. Mr. Pock calls. So we're all in three-way. King Jack's never three-bet folding there. So it's fine. And he goes set. And somehow, by far the worst hand, scoops. Sucks because the fish didn't get any chips. Again, Jaspid with the 530. I can't wait to meet you because I just do not understand it. I don't see what you accomplish. Fish gets chips. That's amazing. And he's still limping the old 15 big stack. Very easy. ISO's 3x. I think all the regs are starting to realize that we want to be playing pots in position with this guy. Yeah, I think very easy played that hand perfectly. But again, we're fucking fist bumping. Our boy RNR 6-Pac getting chips. 41 big blinds. Um, we're not in a rush to do anything. We're pretty happy with the table draw right now. Having that guy still at the table, hopefully getting chips here. Yep, we love it. Well-known reg losing chips, and he's winning chips. Oh, not a bad spot to 3-bet. What's his under the gun open? Yeah, 16%. I love 3-betting under the gun. An under the gun open, it's my absolute favorite person to 3-bet, no matter who it is. I just think people are abusing the fact that they're under the gun and it's so called light when it's actually completely the opposite. King Queen suited here. We're just going to defend. Flop the top pair, backdoor straight, and flush draw. Yeah, this is Jeff Romano-esque, fellas. Or ladies and gents. I used to never do this. Ever, ever, ever. But I've watched quite a bit of Jeff's videos. We speak a lot. Probably the number one guy I do speak to. And he loves the check raising top pairs and stuff. And I was so against it. I was like, dude, they're never calling you with worse. But I've seen guys tool out for like 200 bigs with like second pair when he does this. So I've added it to my game. As you can see, we check raise the flop. We get a call. Now we're betting. And he just folds. I mean, what does he have there? Like, and we got more chips. Maybe he thought we were going to check, give up the flop. I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't thinking. But yeah, mix in some of those check raises with top pair, especially if you're check raising air. And that's what Jeff does well too. He'll check raise a lot of boards with air. Again, I've mentioned 5 TPers pros, and it's true. I watch every video, and I steal all their shit and bring it into my game. So I'm literally basically just one big clusterfuck of information from sickos. And I'm a sicko myself, so combining Dan Harrington, Doyle, Gus Hansen, the 95 million books I've read, with sickos from TPE, other lock pros I speak to. I mean, why wouldn't you want more information? Great spot. Flatting just looks too strong here. So we ISO shove. And we get it in versus 5s. And we nut up on turn. I don't hate the reshove with 5s, actually. But we're cool. 75 bigs. Let's go. New table. Chris Cornell. I think he's one of the... Yeah. I mean, look, dude. He's the... Look at the... People don't think this is exploitable. This is why... You don't want a HUD? This is why you want a freaking HUD. Look at his pre-flop raise from EP. Look at MP. Look at cutoff. Look at button. Look at small blind. He opens the most from EP. You wouldn't know that without a HUD. This is exploitable. And this is standard regs these days. They think they can get away with this. And they probably do, but just not against guys that can see right through that. Anyways, important to point out, because I remember I do quite a bit of 3-betting against this guy, for the most part. Tweedledee a solid reg, definitely on the nittier side. I mean, look at these stats, 13, 12, 8.1. Bet Dog, same thing, nit. I mean, on the surface, it looks like these guys are the same guy. Like, look at these stats, 13, 11, 3.4, 13, 12, 8.1, maybe not. 13, 10, 5.3. I mean, they're playing the same style. All their flop C-bets are close, turn C-bets close, steal percentages, all similar. Yeah, that's sick. Dude, it looks like they're playing exactly the same, except for the 3-bet. Whatever. I mean, it's just decent reg stats. Look at my stats, by the way. We are just in full boss mode. 45, 37, 16.4. That's not up to this point. That's what happens coming up. We start going into absolute beast mode, opening from every spot. Min raise fold here. 20 big reship. We don't have anything on him yet. This is we are two tables now, so we're on the bubble of the final table. Three cash in this one. Ace five suited. I mean, yeah, you'll start to see. I mean, there's a reason he has a 20% three bet. He's on a race deal stack, so it's fine. Wish he would do it there. I mean, as you can see, guys, peep the difference in gameplay. Okay, this is an important part. Um, I'm still gonna rep an ace. If I had an ace on this flop, a really good ace, I would check back. There is no point in betting. Um, some people come from the school of thought c bet every single board. I don't. I am c betting most of the time, but there are boards like Ace 3-3 where if I have Ace King, I am going to check back against certain villains. I've never played against this guy. Apparently, I have because I have 383 hands. What's his name? The Perv. Oh, yeah, okay. I have played against this guy quite a bit. Um, but yeah, mix it up. I mean, like, if you have Ace King here, you're going to check back a lot. I mean, against certain guys, barrel flop and, like, check back turn, check right. Whatever. Just mix up your lines. Don't play so ABC, I C bet, C bet, C bet. Given I C bet like 90% of boards, um, there are times where we want to delay C bet, where we want to check back, where we want to raise his turn lead. There's just other things. Think outside of the box. Again, I mean, look at us now, dude. We were knitting sweaters all day, and all of a sudden we're just going into full boss mode. Because the antes are in, we're on the bubble. This is the time. It's called game flow. Pick it up. These dudes are knit. They're gonna knit to get to the final table. Um, let's go to work. Like, let's start three betting the perv, which we will. And there's a time and a place for everything. There's always a place for aggression, and this is it. I mean, you'll see a final table too. This is why these tourneys are great, man. We knitted sweaters, we got a huge stack, and now we're gonna pwn. Simple as that. We have a bunch of reship stacks on our left, which kind of sucks. Yeah, okay. Again, this would be a type of hand I would fold early on. We're so deep. We're in position. Um, Again, I mean, I played with this guy, but not too much history, or else I would tell you, because I know, like, I have a bunch of history with Bet Dog, which you'll see later on. Yeah, I think it's fine to just fold, just to kind of feel out. I kind of like float there, though. Come with the three bet, yeah. We could flat. Again, we're testing the waters. Let's see how this guy reacts to a small blind three bet when he's on the button. Obviously, he snap calls. Looking at his stats now, he does not fold to three bets. See this number up here? 17% fold to three bet. Again, I do not work for Hold'em Manager 2. And again, if you don't have a HUD, you are fucking crazy. You don't want this stat? He folds to three bet 17% of the time. 17% of the time. Meaning, we can three bet every single time, build a huge pot, and C bet and take the pot down 65-70% of the time. Because he's just going to give up. He's not going to hit anything. That's what I believe to be. Sometimes they don't give up. But I'm just going to go ahead and say that right now my rate on this guy is he just likes to see flops. We c-bet bigger on paired board. That's Tommy Felice's style. Fellow Lock Pro. C-betting bigger on paired boards. And I kind of like it. Something I've been implementing a little bit. So we have it all in here. Fucking god-awful all in, I believe. Let's see here. Min raise, a shove of 20 big lines, and a snap call with fours. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I've never done it, but I hate it. This guy's three betting 3.4% of the time. He's got several bigger pairs in his range. Yeah, should be a fold. I mean, again, this guy has reshipped on us 3 times now, so we will be calling him somewhat lighter than usual. Sucks. 3 reship stocks again. Not going to deter us from opening, but like the king 3 probably would be an open there. Jaspid gets it in good. He only had 10 bigs. I don't hate the call. We got to walk. That's another thing by asserting yourself as the aggressor. You will get more walks. Um, yeah, we have some fun hands with bet dog. That should be a 3-bet. God damn it, that should be a 3-bet. That should be a 3-bet fold to the cold fours. It's alright. Yeah, this is what I'm calling here. I know I am. Yeah. I mean, this is why. This is usually a fold for me, but when a guy is reshipped on you 3 frickin' times in 5 orbits, A, it's frustration, and B, ace-9 becomes a snap call fist pump. He has 7s, so we're kind of tilted, I guess. We get there. We're kind of tilted that he has 7s, considering he's reshipped on us every time. Which is fine. I mean, it's good, but we just have to adjust our calling ranges. Like king queen becomes a call. I'll tell you what. Usually, I'm snap folding there. Um, um, Definitely a 3-bet. I'm just wondering what my sizing is. I kind of just like I just like 1500, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Snap call. Queens, get there. Get there! Fuck. We lose the flip. Move on. Still cheesed up. 5-handed. The best player at the table. Let's do work. Jack 6. Open it up. Thank you. Bet dog. Tweedledee. Knit. Just come with it. Ace 6. Open. Expecting a defend. Oh, see. Another important stat. Get a HUD. 43% Riverman, another TPE member. You see how I give everyone props? You got to give props when it's due. Riverman, you got me on this stat. James Lambert, 43% defend from the big blind. Super exploitable. Doesn't open every time he's going to defend. You're going to see bet and win hella chips. Good game. Easy game. As you can see, look at these other guys. 14%, 12%, 15%. Those guys just fold. So open on them every single time too, and you're turning profit. I mean, it's just amazing. How could you not want a HUD? And we are just running absurd. Like, I look like a fish. 45, 37, 16.4. I look like an absolute fish or an absolute straight boss. And hopefully we look like a fish to them because that's what we want to look like. Interesting spot. Speaking to a lot of ridiculous players, a lot of people are starting to 3-bet pairs like this, just to balance your 3-bet range, which I think is good, which I think is great, actually. I'm still fine with the flat here. I'm going to be flat, like if I'm flatting king, queen, and queen jacks, we want to mix in some flats with pairs and like 7-9 suited, stuff like that. Again, we're just balancing another range, our flatting range. So we're fine with it. Flop comes jack 9 deuce. He checks. We should be betting here. It kind of feels like he's check raising because it's jack 9 deuce 2 hearts. I like a bet. I mean, now what? He bets and we give up, right? Oh, no. Beautiful. His most likely holding is ace-x. That's what we're supposed to believe. That's usually what it is anyway when he checks. That doesn't mean we should always be giving up here. Because I checked back on the flop and didn't try to win the pot, I'm happy I'm doing this now because we're going to try to win the pot, I imagine. He checks. Do we turn our hand into a bluff or do we check back? I think it's just a check back. I think king, queen, queen 10, 8. No, I think 8, 10, and queen 10 c-bet flop. I think we just check back. He can have an ace. I don't think we're getting anything better to fold. And he just has the ace 4, and we screw up by not betting the flop like a super dolt. Oh, man. Yeah, I checks it on the flop and you have a pair. Let's just check back and let's turn set mine beyond fucking horrible. It's alright, moving on. Not going to dwell on it, but it's like 4 mistakes in this tournament. Unacceptable. Should be defending. We do. Should be check. Check, check. We got a lead here. Yeah, good job. We got a lead here. He's repping weakness. 3 clubs. He can have a club, which he'll call with, and if it bricks out a club, we can bet and he'll fold. And we're open-ended. So just bet when you can win, like we should have done with the 6s. I was gonna say I kind of like a 3-bet there, but he is on the nittier side. Should be an open. Jesus, that should be an open. Not a huge mistake. I'm not gonna tool out about that, but that should be an open. We should just be opening everything. I've really kind of shut down on 3-betting out of position, but I'm kind of getting back into it. Wow, shocking. I usually don't go much bigger than a min raise, but again, I'm just mixing it up. And we get 3-bet, which is a really good spot for him to squeeze. So a 4-bet wouldn't have been bad there, but again, he hasn't done it too many times, so we're fine with just a fold. I don't think he's done it at all, actually. A good 3-bet spot. God, and I hesitated too. You know I was thinking. Okay, we're at the final table. And just how we do, like, first hand, 3-bet. Final table, 3 cash. 1 second, guys. Okay, we're back. I just wanted to make sure, and 3 do cash. So very first hand, shadow arrow. What up, guys? I'm back. Okay, so under the gun open, we 3-bet. Which we like. He flats. Which, sorry, I'm spacing out a little bit. I like the 3, but we're showing that we're going to be aggressive at this table, and this tournament is mine to win. Now the flop comes Ace, Jack, Jack, 2 spade. He checks, we check back. We need to pot control. We can't bet call. It's exploitable against a flush draw. I mean, we could bet call. It's just not the line I like to use here. Again, 3 cashing. So we check back. We find out a lot more on the turn when he checks, now that he's probably really weak. But now we need to bet to not give Queen 10 and King Queens a free river. And we don't bet because we're bad. 2 flush draws too. It's just really bad not to bet the turn. Anyway, it goes check, and now we're going to bet, and just god-awful play by me. Gotta bet that turn. I love the check back on the flop, though. But we gotta bet that turn. Like, we just don't want any chips? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyways, moving on. Open limp by our buddy Fishboy. Min raised to 688. Cold call by the button and overcalled. Interesting hand to say the least. Oh, I thought we were coming with a 3-bet. Go dogs, the biggest nit in the world, directly on our left. We are loving life. The snap open. Angry Ace defends. Flop comes Queen 3-3. Now thoughts. He's defending 47% of big blinds. We should be c-betting. We do, and he folds. I mean, look at my stats. 62% of big blinds I'm defending. I'm playing 45% of pots. I'm opening 37% of the time. 3-betting 16.4. Like, this is just absurd. We're crazy. 37%. See what that range is. It's like any 2 cards, basically. We are folding the 3-bet 67% of the time, which is good because we've obviously adjusting to how people are playing against us. Since they're letting us run them over, we're folding when they do have it, when they 3-bet. So that's a good sign. Ace-7 suited, definitely open. We get 3-bet. Let's scope out his stats. 9.6 3-bet. Middle position 11. Cutoff 4. Button 8.7. Yeah, okay. This is a really good spot to 3-bet. His highest percentage is the big blind. Second highest is middle. I mean, the 4-bet, excuse me. We probably didn't pick up on that at the time, but looking back, that's a really good spot to put in a 4-bet, especially with the given stacks. Yeah, not a huge mistake. Again, 3 cash and like ICM is crazy. I mean, it's like 900, 2200, and 3500. So third to first is ridiculous. And I mean, just cashing is nice. I mean, nobody wants to make a so-called final table and take fourth. So when we get 5 or 6-handed, you'll see how we just ramp it up. Like, I do some things that, a lot of people be like, whoa, dude, like, ICM says that's a fold. Nah, I mean, like, yeah, I understand what ICM is. I also know that going for the win is ridiculously better than taking 5/3. So we come with a light fucking 3-bet, and we get 4-bet. I mean, it's fine. We're just establishing an image, and he puts it right in our face, so, I wouldn't have hated an ISO there, but you'll see as we go along. We get into it with Bet Dog quite a bit. Just fine. I mean, like I said, we know he 4-bets now. Like, he's got all the chips. Probably knows I've been really aggressive. Yep, come with the min raise. I mean, look at Fishy. He's defending 18% of the time. He's got a dead big blind. Like, I'm literally just gonna fucking destroy that thing. Oh, excuse me. Interesting pot. Sorry, guys. I'm just seeing this out. Wow. Turn nuts. Sick. Ace 2. Scott, you're horrible. Alright, I mean, like, there should be a note on perv. We should just write it. Can't fold top pair. LOL. I mean, maybe he has a read on that guy. That guy's spewy, but I don't know. This guy's only folding the 3-bet 70% of the time. Cannot be profitable. Those of you that play on lock may know a guy named Fat Cat, and he folds maybe to 30% of 3-bets, and that's the lowest I've ever seen, and he's one of the sickest players. I don't know if I want to say in the world, because I mean, I know he crushed stars before, but he's a really good player. Probably one of the best that plays on lock. Min raise under the gun with ace 8. I love this. And we get flatted by the big blind. Comes 10 jack deuce 2 diamonds. Backdoor diamonds, backdoor straight. C-bet, we win. That smacks our range, like king, queen, king, jack, all that kind of stuff. We flat. Wow, this is Jeff Romano. God, he's just rubbing off on me. So we flat the 25 big blind open with the king 6 off. Something I used to never do. And now we're just donk leading queen 9-4. It's just a different line. I don't know what we're repping. I've also added donk leading into my repertoire. Thank you, Ryan, who I did a video with, and we had a in-depth discussion about this, and this is also Jeff's strategy. I mean, we're repping 10 jack. I mean, we're repping top pair. If we're leading, we should be leading everything. Air, whatever. And it works. It's just another way to win a pot. A lot of people don't do that. But Tweedledee is just too nitty. I don't like a 3-bet there. A lot of people... I used to never donk lead, and a lot of people don't do it at all. Definitely a leak if you're not doing it. Just try it a couple times. Mix it up on different boards. Just try it. You don't even have to really know what you're trying to rep. I know that sounds stupid, but you really don't. Just bet and win. Really good 3-bet. God, should be a 3-bet right there. That's a mistake. We should be 3-betting there. Perv's flatting everything. Bet Dog's been opening up a little more now that he has chips. Yeah, it was just a good spot we missed. Wow, like I don't even know if I would call. I would call here with Ace King suited, but like I don't know what we beat. And the nit. Look at it. I mean, look at this. This is for the poor nit. I mean, he just gets it in suited Ace King versus suited Ace King, and he's out of the tournament. Good game. I actually really do hate seeing him go because I was gonna fucking destroy that big blind. But you know, whatever. Bet Dog gets chips or Bet Tog. I don't know why I'm calling him Bet Dog, but I kind of like that better. Oh wow, we were thinking. All right, this seems like a good time to wrap up part two, fellas. Final table: 8-handed, 3 cash. Yeah, 215 deep stack. Marc Alioto, AZN all in 007. We out. Peace.